one time.
All right, we're rolling.
And we're rolling. Oh, hello. Oh, the backdrop is fantastic. Look.
Yeah.
This is great.
It's amazing.
What?
It is amazing.
Hello. I think we should go live.
Let's do it.
And we're live. No, we're not. Oh, no, stop it. How do I back out of here? Oh my goodness. 0 for 3 iPhone.
Or is that Sheena's attempt at using iPhone? I wouldn't blame that one on iPhone.
I have blamed iPhone. Hello?
Unfairly.
What?
I think you've
Does this
unfairly
look foggy?
penalized iPhone. It definitely does. Look foggy
It's a
and
little
dark.
foggy. Oh shoot, and not for. Oh man, it's way more ammo.
Welcome to Periscope KG616N.
What up?
I'm not going to comment on how the
Hey.
name could be a little bit more clear. I mean, everyone has a choice. Anyways.
That's what today looks like. Phil, I'm so glad you're here. Do you want to come on the show?
We are going to talk about you, Phil, so you might as well get your word in.
Oh, I wonder if he can get on. You guys come in, and Phil, if you want to come on the show, we want you on the show, please.
And
don't worry, it's all love.
To clarify, this is a show. Live.
It's a live show. It's crazy. Okay,
I'm Casey Valentine.
and I'm Sheena Blake, and this is Comfortably Uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. A show where we go all the way in and tell all the way the truth about things that people aren't always talking about.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Yes.
And what else?
And disclaimer to any people who are offended by promotions in shows, we wrote a book.
We wrote a book. It's called Piss Off Old Paradigms. Oh, that felt good.
And we wrote it because Sheena went on a journey and she explored her mind and her body and her. That sounds really sexual.
It did. That happened also. But that's not what the book is about, sadly, now that you've said it.
Wow, okay. All right. And she discovered things about herself. Why don't you just tell them, Sheen?
It's true.
Just tell
Hold
them.
on, let me just brighten up the ting. There we go.
All right.
So I discovered that everything I believe is true. That's what I discovered with this book. That's a new one, okay?
What do you mean by
really,
that?
like, what I was realizing is that I needed and wanted to feel and look different. Hey, dancing. Dance DJ.
Oh, don't do
What
that.
up?
Don't give in to the
No, it's not giving. It's like a kindness thing.
Okay, fine.
Yes, and then I started to realize that, like, if I could connect something unconscious with something conscious, then I could slowly change my life because I needed it to look different.
Yeah.
So I started going, every time I went pee, I would do 25 jumping jacks. So the book is about that process, and it was a ton of fun. There are some sad moments and happy moments and all types of moments, but if you haven't grabbed the book yet, go ahead, hop on over to Amazon, grab your copy, Piss Off Old Paradigms, or you can listen to the bookcast for free on Spotify.
And I am absolutely wrapping up the bookcast this week. It will be done this week.
So if you've been following it,
to it.
like I'm in a habit these days of not really saying sorry, so here's where I'm at.
Yeah. So anyways, guys.
Revelations?
Yeah.
Did I just jump?
No. Well, no. You
Sorry.
transitioned abruptly. It's okay. Revelations. Yes.
Abruptly. See, now I am sorry. That I didn't mean to do.
Do you want to go first today?
No, I want to hear yours. I'm so excited.
It will be done this week. To be determined. Oh.
TDB.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound too
I think that
determined.
I've been waiting for like lots of things in my life. That's why I haven't finished it yet. But I'm definitely finishing it.
Congrats, ladies. Keep up.
Promise.
Keep pushing. Just checking in. Respect, Rob. Thank you so much.
Hi.
Hey, haven't seen you in a really long time.
Yeah, or heard from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holla.
Not that
Anyways.
we had conversations
Well,
all the time.
I mean a
Like,
little.
on
Every time I
Facebook, or
see
for
him in
me.
like real life, we're like, what up?
Yeah, for me it's a Facebook thing.
Oh, got it. Got it.
Salute. Anyway,
Okay. You were gonna say your revelation first.
all right. So, for the past couple days I've been meditating. I've been doing yoga in the morning, which is super big for me because I actually don't like, other than doing pissing off old paradigms with Sheena, I haven't been in the gym, and I haven't been working out, and I haven't been doing anything. So, yoga in the morning is like strengthening my body very purposefully, something I haven't done in a long time. Like, it feels like a few months.
I'm like really excited to watch this progression, just so you know.
Me too. So
She was like,
Get
I will
on
never do
board.
purposeful, intentional things in the morning.
that's not what I said. That's not what I said. Don't even lie on me. I didn't say that, just for the record. Anyways, so then I started today. I was like, you know what? I really feel like after this yoga, I feel kind of calm. I feel like, you know, all the good stuff. I'm gonna do meditation. And so I put on like a guided meditation through YouTube, and it was a meditation to like get in touch with your intuition. And so I just went into like, I went in for 15 minutes. It was like completely dark, silent. I sat on my chair, like curved my back, whatever you do, your way. My way is that way. And the meditation was telling me that I need to like trust myself. Because I have a problem trusting other people, I'm also not trusting myself.
Okay.
And that's leading me to not take care of myself, like I said, working out or like presenting myself,
Oh, yeah.
eating the right things or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't trust my body, so I like don't want to
Wanna-
take care of it. Yeah, and I don't trust my
That's
intuition, so I'm always second guessing myself. So I was like, all right, like I gotta trust myself. And then I visualized a time where I actually trusted myself.
Mm.
And the earliest I could remember trusting myself was being like a toddler, being literally like learning to walk. I don't know if you learn to walk as a toddler. I don't actually know what the like terminology is, but as a baby when I was learning to walk, that's what I had to visualize in my head.
Oh, shit.
In order to remember a time where I trusted myself.
And that was the time, eh? Because
That
that's like
was
a
the
really...
time. That was the only time I could
Huh.
remember. I was like, that's kind of messed up. Like, do I really not trust myself that much? I couldn't remember a time where I did.
Maybe it's not messed up at all. Maybe it's amazing that you even considered that you don't trust yourself and are on the quest to do it. Because
Perhaps.
maybe some people don't even ever do it. Have the thought. Live their whole lives not trusting themselves.
Yeah. Well, maybe. I still need to work on it. I still need to sit with it and like.
And what does it actually look like?
Yeah,
I
and
feel
figure
like
out how to like heal from that all the way. But
Yeah.
at least I see it now. I didn't even know before. Like I knew I didn't trust other people. That
Sure,
was
sure.
easy. But like I thought I trusted myself.
Huh. Huh.
Yeah.
That's a good revelation.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. My revelation is that holding space is like you know how the other day you were saying how love is like a blanket statement? I feel like holding space is another one of those things. And I'm learning how to do it better for myself and for my children. And actually, so like everyone around me is sort of grieving my dad in some kind of way too. And so like I'm learning how to like just hold space like when I need to. Like I have been a basket case the last few days, which is like I thought I would be over. I don't know why. I don't know what I thought. But I'm okay to not be over it. And I'm okay to like take through the process, go through the process. Oh, thanks, Tara.
So your revelation was that you need to give yourself.
Yeah, that like holding space is a blanket.
Yeah, but okay, so I didn't actually get the connection as to where that came from. Like where did
That's
that?
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I wasn't very clear. It's like I'm holding space for myself now. Where
Okay.
sometimes
Oh,
I'll
okay.
get caught up in the like, oh, what if people are bothered that I'm still upset about this? And then I go down that rabbit hole. And like if people are like, oh, just free up your mind and just do it. Like I'm just being 100 and saying all the stuff. I like know all the words to say, but the realness of it is something else. So that's where I'm like, yeah, holding space for myself and being like, it's okay. Like lately I've been finding certain thoughts so frivolous, which is why it's exciting to do this thing with Phil today. Oh, Phil, you never decided to come on the show. What the heck? But it would have been nice to have Phil on the show.
Well, we didn't ask him ahead of
I
time.
did. Well, yeah, that's true. That's unfair. I'm so thankful for this today. Thanks, ladies. Respect. Me too. Thank you.
But I'm still, I hate to belabor the point. I think that's the word. If I'm using
Oh, am I not
bullshit
connecting
words,
it still?
Call me out.
Belabor. I like it.
Belabor, like to press the point.
Say it. Say the things. Talk
But like,
the
so
things.
you're not, you felt like you weren't holding space for yourself?
Yeah, like I kept wanting it to go faster.
Oh, okay.
Like, why am I taking so long? I want this to go. I want it to go faster.
Okay, so I understand that.
Mhm.
But why is holding space now a blanket term?
Because I thought that it was. Oh, fair enough. That's a fair question. So what I thought holding space was before was that it was me holding it for other people.
Oh, got it.
right? And then like other people wrote later, and then other people holding it for me. But now I'm seeing that it's like bigger than all of it.
Okay.
And so like when we see someone lose their shit in Walmart, then like what I do recognize is that everyone in there, whether they were judging or not, held space for a moment for two women to lose their shit completely and come right back. So that's where I'm at.
Okay, so the term you just thought had a more specific idea of the
Yeah, I
term.
thought it was like more linear.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what else? What other terms? Because when I talk about love as a blanket statement, I say I'd rather describe to you exactly what I'm feeling for you in that moment. Like,
Yeah.
I love you,
But let's get clearer about the actual
but I
feeling.
respect you. I admire you. I think that you like teach me a lot of great things about myself that I find valuable.
Yeah.
You know, and all the other things in between, right?
Yeah.
I could list
like
a lot of
be
words.
specific.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so when it comes to that, I mean like not shoot down, or like all I can think of is the same words, like leave space for someone to have all the feels. So like last night, like there's been times when I'm in my car and I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, like I'm screaming like dad, I'm screaming, right? And then that's typically in my car because I don't think I feel safe enough to do that anywhere else. But last night my daughter was having this moment where she was screaming at the top of her lungs, and I recognized in that moment, like before this had happened, I would have been like, stop, you're screaming, you know, cut it out. But now I'm like, she is allowed to have that space because she's just really upset, and this stuff has to be expelled. It has to be expelled.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm letting it go.
Oh, okay.
Thank you
We're still to 7 or what?
I mean, I
Shit.
understand the emotion of it. I just.
All right, maybe. Okay, then leave it. We'll leave
yes,
it. Let's get into
yes.
the topic.
All right. I want to read what Elle says. Often those who have trouble trusting others struggle with trusting themselves. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Proven to be true. For myself, leave space equals pause without judgment.
Question mark?
Pause without judgment. Is that the term? Is that a more clearer term for you?
Like, even if there is judgment, it's like, don't be conclusive about it. Not like, this is a bad person. More like, man, that was a rough moment. You know?
Okay.
So someone seeing me in that Walmart, I'm hoping that even in their judgment, because I don't know that we can say that like we don't have judgment, but like let's not be conclusive in the judgment.
So instead of someone saying, I'm gonna hold space for you, you would rather them say, I'm going to just witness
I don't want them to
this.
say anything at
Okay,
all.
so instead of saying holding space, just no words?
Yeah, I think, okay, I get it. So holding space is the verb.
Mhm.
It is an action. And that is to not say anything. It's not words, it's just to give space for the person to do what they need to do. There's no
Okay.
words, there's no touching, it's just like
And no
allowance.
conclusive judgment.
Yeah, like, you know, like I said, they could have been like, oh, this lady's crazy forever and I hate her and she'll, like, I don't know what they could think.
I gotta say, I still like the word hold space. I still
I
want to
do
say
too.
that I'm gonna hold space for you.
Yeah, well, sure. Like, I do feel like it's rather redundant to say to a person you're going to hold space.
No, I don't know if it is. I don't think it's.
I'm like,
Tell
what?
me.
I don't know. Don't worry, I'm holding space for you.
I'm holding space for all of you. All of you. Here you go.
I'm gonna hold your space.
That's right. I got it right here in my hand.
Pause with an open mind. Yeah, I'll go with that one. I like that one. So this is actually, this can lead us to another place because I feel like this is a place of holding space. It's too many words. Okay. Hold your space. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have seen, but we had someone comment on the show the other day. Like,
I would like to call him a heckler. I'm
yeah.
gonna go
Oh
there.
yes, it was a heckler.
We call Phil.
Phil,
We
you're
call
a
him a
heckler.
heckler.
I am mad at you though. So first Phil said that we don't have a show, and how dare we say that we have a show, and it's funny because for me, it like hit on like when Casey and I first started the show, I used to feel like that. I used to be like, oh, that feels so long ago, eh?
A couple months. Yeah.
When we were over there. It's like July.
Yeah.
How many months is that?
That's
Where are
like
we?
solid 6 months.
Solid.
Wow.
Phil. So anyways, it touched on a nerve for me, which is interesting because once things touch a nerve, I feel like I have to look at them a little bit. So Phil said, how dare you guys say you have a show? You shouldn't say you have a show when you don't have a show. How dare you use your show for like advertising? Or, oh, wait, how dare you use your not show for advertising? And then also,
And And then he made some personal comments on people.
Oh yeah, like on like me picking zits on here and.
I mean, I feel like people watch Zip Hopper as entertainment. If anything, that's an added bonus to the show. If I was not afraid of zip hopping in general, I would definitely be showing you guys.
No, I feel like I want to go
intricacies.
back into every single episode and see when I did this because I feel like I don't do that. So my feelings, hey Kenny.
I feel like if I wasn't ashamed of or disgusted totally by this, I would want to show you the art of picking your nose on camera. I would potentially, it could be something you're into. Just saying. You never know.
So anyways, Phil and everyone watching, no, so it took, so there had been lots of things. So I'm going to say from my end what I saw because I wasn't in it until
Fair.
like later on and that was so exciting.
Okay.
And so you had mentioned it and I feel like Casey didn't really want me to know that it was happening. So she was like really hush about it. And then Azan was reading it with you and was like, I want to roast that guy. I want to roast that guy. Nobody even asked you, Phil. Respect, Chloe. Appreciate the
Phil,
love.
comment. I know you're
I
out
know.
there.
No, Phil's gonna wait till after the show. But so anyways, so now like I finally decide like I have a minute where I'm not crying. I'm like I gotta go read this because this is like a fun and frivolous thing for me. So I go and I start looking and at some point like Phil's like saying all these things and he's like really what I'm hearing or what I'm feeling is that Phil is triggered by something that's hurting him. And I get that feeling so much because I'm the Walmart yeller, right? So I get it. So as I'm reading his shit, I'm like, bro, like why are you so mad at us though? Like what's the thing? What's the actual thing why you're so mad at us?
I'm sorry, I was distracted by thinking your next book should be called The Walmart Yeller.
I actually really like that.
I like it too.
Let's put a pin on that one.
All right.
Yeah, the Walmart yeller. Actually, yes.
The Walmart Yeller.
But I don't know if I can use that name in the book. Anyways. Okay. So, where was I? What was I
I'm so
saying?
sorry.
That's
I'm
okay.
So sorry. You're saying that Phil is going through some things. He
He might be. That was what my intuition. And then my brother commented and he was like, whatever, bro. You like, this is just my, like, in, like, making fun of everyone.
Wait, he commented on Phil's comment?
Yeah, my brother's like, oh yeah, you can't even spell. Like, why didn't you, like, check yourself before you write yourself?
God. And I saw Chelsea. Big up Chelsea.
Big up Joshua. And big up Psycha. Like, everybody was in, like, yo, you're not gonna mess with Sheena, not today. And so, like, everybody, and then Casey was like, I'm gonna come and level this out. And then Phil was like, dick face.
I was not trying to level it out.
It
I
felt
was like,
level.
matter of fact. That's where I was coming from.
He's triggered that two black women have something important to say. Oof. Yeah. Maybe. That's interesting. I hadn't thought about that.
Phil,
I hadn't thought
you
about
want to respond to
Yeah, I
that.
feel like you might want to say something. But anyways, okay, so like in Phil feeling this way. So finally, hi ladies, stopping by to say hello. Hey, what's up? Finally, I hit this point where I was like, oh, I feel like I can comment because I feel like I'm like all of Phil's comments for me hit on a string of a thought that I had in the past.
Oh.
That I no longer hold, like, you know, I no longer hold the thought of like whether or not people think I'm pretty on here, or I don't hold the thought about whether or not people think this is a show anymore, because it's not a thought. We like push through I pushed through those thoughts in the very beginning, or in the process of it.
I never questioned if it was a show. I was just like, I usually, like, I'm used to like sharing my like unsolicited opinion online. So I don't really care about, I didn't care about that part of it.
I don't think I cared, but like if I'm like, I feel like things show up because they were thoughts before.
We always debate on this,
yes,
because I feel like things show up in order to show you something, and it could be something brand new.
Yes, this too.
You may not have thought it before or manifested it, but it's here to do something in your world.
You do what you want to do, and you feel good about doing it. Yep. Hey, what's up, blood? What's poppin'? What's up, blood? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so for me, I didn't feel like he was saying things that I once thought. So that's a difference.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But so then where did it take you? Like, did it bring you on, like, tell me all the tracks that it took you on.
Well, I always told myself that you're not gonna get, like, anywhere online until you have your first hater. And I was like, woo!
I did. And then I realized that you became like a super fan because you watched all the episodes. Like,
Hey,
you stupid girls.
Hater. I mean, I feel like if I wanted to, I could be an expert hater. So coming at someone, he came like, he had like a hater out of 10. He was like a 7. No, he was like a 6.5.
Yeah, he didn't come too hard because he didn't want to be like, oh, I'm real dicky, and then it was like, well, I'm dicky, and then he was like, oh, I'm not that dicky, and then
he was wavering on the haterness, like he was coming in and out of it, and I was like, yo, if you're gonna play a hater,
get all the way in it.
Get
all the way in. Haters really annoy me. Guess I'm from a different generation. No. So like haters, they're like, it's very frustrating, right? But at the same time, it does for us. We had said, when we start having people like say shit to us or like, hey, like why don't you turn your camera and all these things, people like tell us stuff all the time.
Let's hear the
Ask the question. The fake version of.
I know. I actually am sort of like propelled by like what I perceive to be haters. It actually, because I am that makes me want to prove everybody wrong, and that's something I'm letting go of. Hopefully one day, but like
maybe as you trust yourself more.
I don't know.
Sorry. People don't boo a nobody.
I agree with that. And I have this chip on my shoulder.
Hold on, wait. I don't get it. People don't boo
a nobody. Who's saying that like there's a reason why people are hating on you if you're being hated on.
Okay.
It's a shame though that people are mean. I don't think so.
He wasn't so like, like I've seen meaner. I think I was meaner in Walmart. Real talk.
But he was hating on my husband quite clearly.
He was. No, but then he wasn't too.
No, but he said that he thinks that like
if he could be born as D'Angelo,
if he could be born as a different guy, he'd either be like look like my husband or look like Idris, which is like, oh, that's a compliment. But then after he was like, but is he like, he thinks he's an influencer, he's not an influencer. Like, I don't even think D'Angelo said he's an influencer. Maybe it's in his Instagram.
I don't remember seeing that at all. That's why I was like, where did this come from?
Maybe it's in his Instagram.
Do you guys
profile.
hate the 12th guy on the bench? Do you even know who the 12th guy is? Ooh.
I don't even know.
Top the 10s.
Are you referring to like a baseball analogy? Because I'm not the one. I don't know. Or is this basketball? Oh, basketball?
You are somebody. Appreciate it. Well, that's what it felt like. Like, it did feel like that. It felt like so many. It's a basketball now. Oh, God, I really had no idea. How many people?
I feel like you didn't know. We both had no idea, though.
I actually thought it was. I don't even want to say it out loud. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to say what I thought it was.
Oh, basketball starts 5 people. Oh, but on the bench there's like 12 people? Oh, all together there's...
Oh, and you're saying don't be mad at the 12th guy on the bench because he's not even on the bench?
No, because he's not playing.
Yeah, I mean, he's not even on the
He's not starting
field or the
But
court.
eventually the 12th guy does play, I think. I don't know. I'm lost.
I'm sorry, guys.
Explain the analogy to us.
I'm so sorry. No, keep doing them so we get it. The 12th guy almost never plays. Oh, so you're saying Phil is not going to play. I thought this was jury talk, so did I!
Wait, but isn't the 12th guy still getting paid millions? Is what I want to know. Because that's also...
Well, I don't know that he was referring only to the NBA. Did he say that?
No, he's using a basketball analogy.
But doesn't basketball happen outside the NBA?
I mean, but fine.
Oh, okay. There's so many things. Okay. Elle says he may have mental health issues, even perhaps substance abuse problems. And that was another thought that I had. And this is where the holding space comes in. Is like, Phil's not a player. Oh, yeah, but he is, though. He is a player because he made the show. Well, I don't know why I feel the need to defend him, because I feel like he must be in a shitty place.
Did that, knowing us, he watched all their shows, and these girls are so predictable. I know if I comment on their stuff, they're going to feature me in their show, making me, interesting.
That was a good idea, Phil.
Strategy.
That was a good idea.
That was a good idea.
We just did a commercial for you, Phil. I think he builds houses or something.
I didn't look that far into him.
I did. I was like, what are your pics like, homie? And
then he didn't look like a bad-looking guy, though.
He didn't.
He had his little grayish
thing
going on.
Yeah, and I build stuff, and I was like, well, that's dope. I've seen his pictures before, so that's I'm caught off guard. He's riding the pines and jealous and looking for spotlights. So okay, go ahead.
Yes. So aside from Phil, let's talk about the mentality of the hater.
Yes,
if
please.
we can.
Yes, please.
I think I should start because I think my mentality of a hater is probably closer to the hater mentality.
I have hater thoughts sometimes.
What? No way! Don't lie to these people, okay? Who here thinks that Sheena has a hater mentality?
I
Put
can.
your head down. I don't know what I'm doing.
Tell your side.
No, go ahead. I want to hear about this.
No, well,
this
maybe you should educate us.
No.
No, I think.
Pray tell.
No, I'm nervous. Please don't hate me. Someone said that they're confused. I'm a little confused myself. Hey, Shakveer. I think the process of hating on people is really a reflection of how you feel about yourself. That's exactly it. Lava Lachina called out live. Dancing, come on, brother.
No, but do you think that when you hate on somebody? Oh, well, obviously.
I
Yes.
know when I do it myself.
Yes.
I know when I'm like, "Psst, like she ain't gonna fly, he ain't gonna do nothing. Like this is me on like Instagram or something. Though lately, like that seems so frivolous to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm like, oh, I really hope they do great in their life. But, okay, never mind. Take it away.
Yeah, right? Like,
I have a bit of haterade in me. I can do that. Like, ew, that was stupid. Picture and pumpkins. I don't know.
That was your
All
question.
right. I know.
Okay.
That was the...
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm gonna kiss you with my Fenty.
Okay. All right. So for those, yes, I can speak to what a hater feels like because I've definitely been a hater.
Okay.
And yes, when I'm hating on someone, like if I see somebody like on Facebook, ooh, that means you. No, I'm just joking. I don't know. Maybe Facebook. Maybe I don't know. I don't usually browse Instagram anymore because there's so many reasons.
It's
so many.
the same thing over and over.
Well, also that, and like there's all these like glamorously beautiful women like combing their like hair constantly on my feed, and I'm like, I can't even watch this. Like,
Your
I'm not
feed is
even,
so different than my
I'm
feed.
not even trying to hate. I just can't stand it because I'm just like, oh
Absolutely
my
wrong.
god, how? How is every woman in the world like the most beautiful girl with the most beautiful hair? Like, this is impossible. Anyways, that's how I feel on Instagram. So on Facebook, I mostly hate. Just saying.
Huh.
So if I'm scrolling Facebook and I see somebody like who triggers me, and I'm like, who triggers me? I don't know.
Yeah, like let's talk
This is from a while back. It must be
You
like
see women
it's
in your
usually,
feed? Can I see your feed? Laugh out loud.
I need to show
I
you
know,
my
right?
feed.
Men are way better than me. All I see is computers and cars in my feed. I know! Like, well, not computers and cars at all, but I see like spiritual things and like pretty people. It's all boring to me though. Like all of it's like, wah wah, look at me, I'm pretty, I took a picture for you. Like, who
yeah,
cares?
like I can't even go on it anymore.
Yeah.
Instagram's too much for me now.
But I feel like without sounding like a dick, I feel like you are that on it. Like you're so pretty. That's why people are like, oh wow.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how other people feel about me, but it's not always how I feel about me.
Fair.
So-
And you don't comb your hair on the show. That could get weird.
No, I don't comb my hair at all. I have my
Do you
hair
want-
done in advance all the time because like who's doing that?
Hold on. Elle says investing in hate rather than investing in themselves. Yeah. Being a hater and having hater feelings towards others has definitely increased due to social media, in my opinion, because we are now experiencing a time in where what everyone is doing, everyone is in what you're doing. We are now experiencing a time where, did I just read that? Oops, yep. Yeah, carry on, my dear. Okay.
But for me, it's when people are like more successful than I, or how I appear.
So, but like, what does it look like to hate?
The first thought that comes to my mind on a deeper exploration. Obviously,
Sure.
not the first thought. Like maybe the deep first.
No,
thought.
first show me like show me the thought and then the action.
Okay, so I'll see someone who's doing something like incredible, and I'm like, oh, okay, but they're only doing it because like, I don't know, the media wants to exploit them. That's why they're featured on this thing, and I'm like, all right, I'm being a freaking hater. And then I'm like, okay, and then if I take it deeper, which sometimes I don't, but if I want to think about why I'm thinking about that, then I'll be like, okay, why am I hating? Oh, that's because I'm not there. I'm not up there. I want to be there. Oh, and then I'm like, oh shit, like how come I'm not further in my life? Like I'm fucking up. And then I'm like, and then it goes up into all the thoughts about like how I'm not doing well enough in my life. And that's the truth. That's what being a hater, that's how it works for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that sounds reasonable. I think I can identify with that. And sometimes then I'll put a like instead of a love, and I'm like, oh yeah, like, see you, but not all the way. But then I think, is that? It's not as cool in real life now that I say it out loud, is it?
I mean, at least you're still showing some love. I mean,
So hold on, do people just like scroll by? I've had people be like, oh my brother's calling. I've had people be like, oh, I see your stuff all the time. I'm like, you see my stuff? I have no idea that you see my stuff. So do you think that they're hating? Because they're not putting a like? I just don't understand how the hate shows up.
I don't know, all the people who watch our stuff but don't comment or don't like it, I don't think they're hating. I just think that they just, actually I have no idea. I don't know.
Well, you said you were the expert hater.
Well,
so
clearly
here we are.
I was wrong. Okay? Let's read some of these comments. Maybe someone else
I
is
don't
an
know.
expert hater.
I need to know. Well, Elle says